Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sideline Sedo YouTube channel. Hello, welcome, Happy New Year, and we are about to get underway with the first live stream of the year, and we are going to look at Liverpool versus Newcastle. So, as always, if you are so interested in joining me here, welcome, and let's get this show on the road in just a brief moment. I just have to finalize some things. That could be pinned. Get the poll going. So, final prediction poll. We could do Liverpool win, Newcastle win, and the final one draw. So the poll is live. You just finalize some stuff here on my end, and we will be underway. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The show is just about to start. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Match week 20 of the Premier League. An exciting one at that. Liverpool facing off against Newcastle United, hosting Newcastle United, as a matter of fact, in an all-action Premier League match that is the first live stream of the season. Well, not season, of the calendar year, 2024. Happy New Year once again. I think everybody's in the new year at this point. But what a fixture we have to start the calendar year. Truly a clash between two sides that in many ways are difficult to play against for different and similar reasons. Liverpool is still not at maximum capacity at Anfield. It is set to expand to around 61,000, I believe it was. Yes, 61,000. So, Reese, hello. How are you doing, mate? Hope all is well. But yeah, kickoff is imminent. Here we go. And there we are. And I'm just going to quickly read out these lineups for everybody, as Liverpool have kicked off with a 4-3-3 with Alisson Becker, Joe Gomez at left back, Van Dijk at left center back, Konate, Trent, Szoboszlai, Jones. Here's a ball. Szoboszlai. Oh, Liverpool are really going for it. That was the first shot of the evening from Szoboszlai, and it didn't work out. But yeah, so Becker, Alisson Becker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Ibrahima Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez, Dominic Szoboszlai, Wataru Endo, Curtis Jones, Luis Diaz, Darwin Nunez, and Mohamed Salah. And for Newcastle, it's Dubravka, Byrne, Botman, Schär, Livramento, Jolinton, Longstaff, Gumaresh, Miley playing, and they're also playing a 4-3-3 apparently. On Miley on the right wing, Gordon on the left wing, and Alexander Isak up top. So, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and let's continue with the stream. Those are the lineups. Keep you posted on all the news regarding the state of play, really. Here, Liverpool going for it again. Some opportunities, some crosses. Liverpool really trying for it. And, oh my word. Trent's left-footed effort takes a deflection off a Newcastle defender and out for the first corner of the evening. Very good play from Liverpool so far. Luis Diaz a bit more direct with some crosses as well. Szoboszlai gets the touch that falls to Trent, and then the deflection goes wide of Dubravka and the goal. What a bit of play there, eh? Here, cross in. Nothing comes of it. Endo heads it down to Luis Diaz. Endo now crosses it in. Headed away by Jolinton. 58th Premier League meeting between Liverpool and Newcastle in history. Here, Luis Diaz, left wing towards the corner flag. Passes it down to Curtis Jones. Lays it off to Endo. Endo to Joe Gomez. Filling in for Kostas Tsimikas, who injured himself in that fixture against Arsenal. Szoboszlai here, kind of on the right wing now, playing with Salah a bit. Salah with the cross. Gets towards Curtis Jones. Jones with some good control there. Now turns his defender, and Jones goes down, and the ref gives a goal kick or a foul. What is this? See how this plays out. Jones with some really good control there against Anthony Gordon, who's marking him. Also, feel free to vote in the prediction poll for the result, whether it's going to be a Liverpool win, Newcastle win, or a draw. It is a Liverpool free kick indeed. Ref believes that Curtis Jones was fouled there. I thought so too, but I didn't think he was going to give it, quite honest with you. Here, free kick. Trent set to take. Very close to the penalty box as well on the left-hand side of the goal. And Trent takes it. It's hit away. Here, Salah lays it off. Joe Gomez. Gomez with a good pass towards Trent. Long ball. Liverpool really just sticking it to Newcastle in these first 4 minutes of the match. Cross in from Trent. Kind of low there. It's deflected away now. Luis Diaz with the foul. On, is that Livramento? Yep. Luis Diaz has faced some criticism from Liverpool fans in recent weeks and months for his form. And I think, I mean, hey, with everything he went through, totally understandable for there to be a drop-off in form. But some people even saying, you know, it stretches back to last season. But I think he'll find his way. It's not often a player falls off like that. And I think Lucho is too quality to fall off that quickly. Nor do I think he's really fallen off. He provides a lot of kind of verticality towards Liverpool's attack. You know, they can get an outlet out wide with him as opposed to only with Salah. So, yeah, 5 minutes have elapsed as things stand. Dominic Szoboszlai said take this free kick. And we have officially hit 715 subs, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. For anyone who has subscribed yet, considering subscribing or ends up subscribing in the future. Genuinely appreciate it. Here, Szoboszlai with the free kick. Lifts it far, and Dubravka catches it. It wasn't really an effort on goal as much as it was a really high arcing cross in from Szoboszlai, but didn't really have any targets in the Liverpool box. Here, Dan Burn plays it to Joelinton. Trent pressing Joelinton, and great by Luis Diaz. The little flick there. Now the Newcastle defense kind of looking to play out of the back as a result of that deflected pass of theirs. Now they do get it through. Only as far as Virgil van Dijk, who tidies it up to Alisson Becker at the back. And now, Liverpool themselves are resetting. Been a pretty solid start to the match in terms of Liverpool. Dominic Szoboszlai has some space. Oh, he doesn't. That wasn't the best of dribbles, though. Oh, and Gomez with the foul on Anthony Gordon. That was a proper foul that I'll admit to it. Gordon was getting through. Gomez just takes him out completely. It wasn't anything serious, I don't think, and hopefully he should be fine, but Gomez will definitely get a yellow card for this, I would imagine, or would be expecting him to. Maybe the ref is going to be a little more lenient here, but it seems as if he hasn't awarded a yellow card to Joe Gomez, because it was kind of like one of those, ooh, you're Dan Burn. Dan Burn tries to connect with Joelinton. That 1-2 just kind of does not work out all that well. Now here, the goal kick by Alisson ends up going short towards Szoboszlai. Engages in a foot race and loses the ball. What's going on here? Lando tries to tackle in. Loses player, and now here, Miley. Miley gets blocked by Joe Gomez. That was a little nerve-wracking there by Szoboszlai. I won't lie. Szoboszlai is a fantastic player. Sometimes he dribbles a little too much. Is McAllister on the bench? That is something that is key for Liverpool here. Yeah, McAllister is on the bench. So Jota, McAllister, Gakpo, Gravenberch, Elliott, Kwanzaa, Bradley, Kelleher, McConnell. Liverpool's bench. Corner for Newcastle here. Their first corner of the evening. And it just goes out for a goal kick. Miley had a shot as well. But, yeah, so that. Oof. That effort wasn't the worst, but no one was on it. Owen Konate, a little bit of a Matip-esque run. Liverpool gets the throw as Konate's pass deflects off a Newcastle defender. Here, Van Dijk gets the ball to Endo. Now Liverpool looking to kind of start this passing motion a bit. Konate. Endo. Endo passes back to Alisson Becker. Now Gomez here on the left-hand side, playing kind of wide, but not really going too far forward. And Van Dijk looking for the pass through the middle. He gets it to Endo. Endo back to Van Dijk. It's been kind of slow here for a bit, but Van Dijk with the long ball finally gets it to Mohamed Salah. Salah trying to control his dribble. Goes behind him a bit. Can't quite get to it. Ooh, and that's a foul by Szoboszlai on Joelinton. Was that Szoboszlai? Or was that someone else? I'm pretty sure it was Szoboszlai. But what a state of events thus far for this fixture. I mean, you look at the table, you know, Liverpool comfortably first, not comfortably, only by really goal difference going into this game. But, you know, if they get the win, they could be a whole 3 points ahead. And obviously City has a game in hand, whereas they could, you know, cut that lead to 2. But at the end of the day, you know, Newcastle in 8th, they're also going to be looking to kind of stake a claim for the European spots a bit more. So all in all, should be one of those fixtures that offers a lot in terms of drama and stakes. And I, for one, am, as always, pretty nervous. I hope we win, but Szoboszlai here with Liverpool's second corner of the evening. Swings it in. And Dubravka with the punch away. Now here's Trent. Trent crosses it, headed away. Now Salah tracks back a bit to play the pass to Gomez. Gomez to Endo. Endo to Luis Diaz. Endo once again looking for a bit of a long pass. Dan Burn ends up heading it away. Now Konate blocks Bruno Guimaraes. And the throw-in is awarded to Newcastle. Liverpool going forward. Here's a pass from Trent to Darwin. Oh! What a pass by Mo! Oh! It's a couple of shots. Here, Endo. Oh, just over. That was 3 shots in that sequence by Liverpool. Trent with a brilliant, brilliant pass. He intercepts it. Szoboszlai passes back to him. And then Trent passes Darwin. Darwin gets a chance. He gets it to Salah. Salah chips it through. Darwin gets a strike on goal, but Dubravka gets well to get a fist to it. Then it falls to Curtis Jones, who hits it into a player who blocks it for Newcastle. And is passed out eventually after some battling for the ball by Luis Diaz to Wataru, who blazes it over. Very, very good sequence that. Just missed the goal. Ooh. Darwin does well to win the ball. No Luis Diaz chasing. For a bit of a loose pass from Darwin. Dan Burn. It's it to Joelinton. Joelinton chasing Trent. And Trent is fouled as Joelinton kind of grabs him. And runs. But here, back into play, Liverpool looking to get forward with their midfielders. Curtis Jones kind of in the left back spot right now. Looking for a good opportunity. But he can only find Alisson. Plays it to Konate. Konate with a lot of space. Gets it to Salah. Salah with the back heel. Off of a Newcastle player for throw-in. Now Darwin. Darwin is not fouled according to the ref. Now this long ball. Oof. Cuts between the Liverpool center backs. And ends up going to Alisson. Comfortably catches. Joe Gomez here deputizing for Liverpool at left back. He's been incredibly versatile for Liverpool, and his transformation within the last, honestly, like year or so has been quite incredible to see. Trent with the pass, though, is intercepted by Dan Burn. But, you know, from a player that many people, myself included, were maybe wrongfully criticizing, to a player who has developed into really someone great, as, you know, he could play at any position. He could play left back, he could play center back, he could play right back, he could play as a more attacking left back, a more defensive left back, a more attacking right back, a less attacking right back. You know, there's all sorts of ways he could play, and it's lovely seeing him grow. Hi, mate. I'm new to this channel, watching from Sheffield, and I'm a Sheffield United fan. Hi, Jamie. How you doing, mate? Honestly, not a lot. I think you're the first Sheffield United fan on the channel. I mean, I'd love to hear your thoughts on how the season's going for you guys so far, but obviously, it doesn't seem too great. Is Wilder been a bit more of a stabilizing unit for you, or has it been more of the same under Wilder after Heckingbottom was sacked? Oh, and Dan Burn clears that as it's getting chased by Trent, who is looking to swing in across near the byline. Your Endo, wow, referee, that's a foul on Wataru Endo. Big foul by Bruno Guimaraes. Right call by the ref for sure. Happy New Year, Jamie. No disrespect to either team, but sorry, if I had to choose one of the teams, I'd say Newcastle simply because it's closer to, say, Scotland, although it's clear Liverpool's stronger. That's fair enough, mate. I mean, can't wait for the season to end. Would you prefer... So, are you at the point, I guess, Jamie, where you think that maybe it's better just to get relegated and reset kind of and start again with Wilder in Championship and build a new kind of crop of players down there to... Ooh, crossed by Trent off the free kick, and that header is over by Darwin Nunez. Not the easiest header by any means, but Darwin got to it still. Header by Darwin. Blazed over. Just seeing the replay there. 16.5 minutes have elapsed. Nothing to split the sides. Fairly even, but Liverpool... Fairly even in terms of possession, I would assume, but Liverpool way better offensively. Now Salah here. Salah still... Oh, Salah with the chip towards Darwin. That header away was brilliant. If that gets to Darwin, I would be absolutely stunned if he misses. Well, I wouldn't because he's missed a lot, but it would be... He would more likely put that away. Wataru Endo. Here to Szoboszlai. Now Endo. To Jones. Endo once again to Szoboszlai. Konate gets the ball from Virgil. Now Trent plays it to Allison. Here Virgil plays a nice pass. And oh my word. Yes! Oh my god, what a goal! What a goal! Oh my days, lads, that was dirty. Come on, Luis Diaz with the goal. Let's go. And it all starts with a offside. Offside, bruh. I think he's probably offside, damn. Damn, he probably is offside. Very good, unselfish kind of stuff from Darwin to pass back to Luis Diaz, but he definitely seemed to be offside there. I wonder if we're going to get a VAR check or if it's just going to go to a goal kick. Ah, so rough for Lucho, because that would have been... Oh, they're checking VAR here. Ooh, he looks on from this angle. Just from this initial picture, he looks on. He is on, mate. That's got to be on. He has got to be on. Anthony Taylor's the ref. Stuart Atwell on VAR. If this is not a goal, I'm confused, mate. This is giving me vibes of the Tottenham one. I better see lines drawn on this. That's all I care. Whether it's offside or onside, just draw the lines, please. And I'll be okay. It looks on to me. That's a pretty, like, it's close. It's really close. But this man's knee is like level with Darwin. I'm pretty sure it's Dan Burn too. Let's see. Waiting for the lines. Waiting for VAR to draw lines. They're still checking. Offside. Okay. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. So be it. Tough stuff for it to be disallowed. But it is what it is. Now Newcastle looking to get themselves underway. They're getting forward a bit. Virgil van Dijk with the pass after he intercepts. Gets it to Lucho. Luis Diaz with some pace. Getting forward. Nice carry. Luis Diaz. No foul according to the ref. But Wataru steps in and wins back the ball. Now Szoboszlai charging forward a bit. Gets it to Darwin. Darwin falls. And the referee is given the penalty. That is a penalty. Yup, that was a clean penalty too. No way that wasn't a penalty. If Newcastle fans are confused, upset, or shocked by this, you knocked him down, you fools. Like, straight up. Come on. Like you tripped him. That's a penalty. Like, it's not a handball one. It's not a weird one. Like, Darwin had a chance to get a shot there. So Lucho is on the ball. Oh, it's Lucho that falls. Oh, wait. Lucho's dribbling. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, no, he does hook Lucho. It's Lucho who falls, not Darwin. That was a very quick kind of attack and counterattack, but the penalty's been given. Let's see if they're going to check this, because, I mean, they check everything nowadays, but... yeah. At halftime, we'll end the prediction poll for the result. The ref... apparently, they're checking one more time. They're checking the penalty. The ref gave the penalty. I thought it was a penalty. If Salah buries that, no, because, like, I guess an advantage. But if a player who was set to have a shot is knocked down, then yeah. But now it seems as if they're questioning whether or not the player truly was fouled or clipped in this instance. I think he was after the replay even, but remains to be seen how this is going to play out. Anthony Taylor's still talking to... nope, I think the penalty's been given. Salah. Mohamed Salah set to take it. He steps up. Will Mohamed Salah bury this penalty against Martin Dubravka? I dear to God hope so. Let's see how it plays out. It's blocked! And Trent, it's blocked again! Dubravka with the save. Salah honestly did not look confident going up to that. He looked very tired, and Trent's shot was also saved. Man, or did Trent sky it? So Salah... oh, Trent just miscued it entirely. Ay. Mo Salah just went down the middle. He couldn't bury it. That was a rough penalty, not gonna lie. That's bad for us. That is bad. We can't keep letting Newcastle get into this game. We have to start putting away some of these chances because these are golden platter chances. Darwin, nice. He doesn't get hit by the ball, and the throw-in is ours. Dubravka, honestly, not a bad goalie, not a bad backup whatsoever. But I would have hoped that Salah would bury that, but seemingly not. Here, a long ball by Virgil van Dijk finds its way to Lucho. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz still. Luis Diaz even still. Luis Diaz. Oh, the ball gets flicked up. Oh, and the long distance strike. I think that was Curtis Jones with the effort. Wow. Just into the hands of... yeah, that was definitely Curtis. Into the gloves of Dubravka. Liverpool far more in control here by every sense of the definition. Newcastle really hardly get a look as things go in this fixture as of right now. At this very moment, the game's been very much dominated by Liverpool's possession, their attacks. Even defensively, Liverpool's kind of just cleaned things up a lot more expeditiously than Newcastle has. So not the worst place to be for Liverpool, but definitely a little disconcerting. You know, there's been one or two heavy touches here or there. It is, you know, start a new year, but at the end of the day, yeah, 67% possession to Liverpool, 33% possession to Newcastle United. Yeah, Trent hit it kind of with his shin, just spun over a bit, but Liverpool's still here. Oh, wow. Wow. Curtis with a chance, I think. Was that hit off a Newcastle player, though? It's Newcastle with some poor passing, and Luis Diaz manages to get that ball. He's been doing a lot for Liverpool here. Oh, no, it was a tackle away by, I believe, Cher. Fabian Schär with a good tackle. Now here, third corner of the evening for Liverpool. I think this is Szoboszlai once again. Szoboszlai takes it. Goes for the edge of the box. He finds Trent. Trent flicks it. Oh, and Virgil with the strike, but it hits off a player. That was a effort, but I don't know if it was the best effort. I mean, Szoboszlai tried to get Trent the ball, but didn't really work out for the best. Oh, and oof. No corner. Konate's header goes out for a goal kick. Prediction pool has 78% Liverpool win, 16% Newcastle win, 7% draw. 45 votes so far. So that's pretty good. Feel free to sound off and such in chat as well about any ongoings or thoughts on just the Premier League in general, or, you know, season as a whole, this match, you know, feel free. Here, Liverpool still. Oh, no, it's Newcastle. Move this ball up towards Joelinton. Now here's Szoboszlai with a good touch to retain possession for Liverpool. And Liverpool on the counter, and Szoboszlai still gets it to Mohamed Salah. And Salah tries to play it back to Szoboszlai. Doesn't work out. Now advantage. Will it be given or no? A yellow card is given to Bruno Guimaraes after another foul. Come on, Liverpool, says NV. Up the Reds, mate. And yeah, that's certainly a foul. I mean, slid in, did not get the ball and just tackled him. That's a foul, mate. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in watch-alongs, Premier League analysis, you know, other videos kind of like that. Just general football videos as well. I have a lot of those on the channel, and we'll only be making more. And I mean, the transfer window starts today, so I might make a video on the transfer window to start off. You know, that might be the thing after this stream that I go and record. Trent with the delivery. Goes towards Virgil, doesn't quite work out. Konate flicks it. Konate tries to get the header. Doesn't work out once again. Now Joe Gomez retains the ball. He lifts it far towards Mohamed Salah, who gets the header to Curtis Jones. Curtis to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai to Wataru Endo. Wataru Endo hits it low. Flex away. Your Virgil van Dijk. And Livramento. Kind of competing for the ball. 19 final third entries for Liverpool. Ooh. That hits Joe Linton's arm, but I don't think it's a penalty. That's more so on his, like, tricep area, sort of. That doesn't count for me, really. Here, Liverpool once again. Szoboszlai with the ball. Szoboszlai with the strike. Oh, he hits it, but it goes into a Newcastle player who blocks it. Very long-range strike there from Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai with a nice pass to find Mohamed Salah. Salah still. Mohamed Salah against Dan Burn. Dan Burn is wrestling Salah at this point, and Salah's pass is just a little sloppy. And Joelinton to the races. Gets it to Isak, and now Newcastle with some good counterattacking opportunities here. And Joe Gomez handles that well. Oh, Newcastle still. I mean, Alisson cleared it, but Newcastle have the ball still. And man, oh man, Newcastle really starting to get a kind of hold out of their own on this game. Oh, and Newcastle. And a block by Virgil van Dijk. That's a huge block. Some good interplay by... Oh, offside as well, they say. I'll take that. Take those any day of the week, you know. But thus far, I mean, it's been a close, not too entertaining, but entertaining enough affair. Here Van Dijk once again on the ball. Passes to Ibrahima Konate. Konate once again. It's to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Wataru Endo. Endo with the pass forward. Finds Szoboszlai, who's out wide on the right wing. Trent with this delivery. Wow. And they called a foul on Darwin after that. That was... Come on now. Ain't no foul there. Oh, and Liverpool with the counter here, possibly. Curtis Jones driving forward with some space. Still Curtis Jones. Jones with a wild kind of cross. No, and now Gordon here. Liverpool. Oh, nice. Miley's pass. It's blocked by Szoboszlai, but Newcastle retain it after it goes straight back to Miley. And now here they have an opportunity to go forward. They're getting some bodies forward very easily. And that's a great pass by Longstaff. And Gomez just doing well. And what a pass by Alisson to Luis Diaz. I don't know if he even saw that or he was just trying to clear it. That was well worked. But Lucho goes to the ground. For challenge there by Anthony Gordon. John Barnes in attendance watching. Salah pass forward. Ball forward once again. To Anthony Gordon, who's out wide, and a big swinging delivery goes out for a goal kick. I thought Joelinton could have possibly chased onto that if it got more in the general area of the goal, but oof, that was a little nerve-wracking. These counterattacks, I mean, Liverpool should be realistically like, you know, 2-0 up at least, maybe 3 if they were better with their chances, but still 0-0. Szoboszlai here gets it to Mohamed Salah. Salah passes to Trent. Trent to Salah, but pass does not get through. Here, Salah chasing back. Bruno Guimaraes goes to ground. Ref gives the foul on Szoboszlai. Bruno Guimaraes on the ground fixing his boot. Newcastle starting to grow a bit more in confidence here at Anfield. They're starting to drive a bit more forward, get some more players attacking. Endo with a good tackle there, and now it falls to Trent, who gets opportunity. Oh, and then Darwin. I thought they were going to call a foul there, but they didn't. Darwin once again. Endo. He controls it pretty well, actually. Tries to get it to Darwin. It doesn't work out quite the way Trent would have hoped. Virgil van Dijk goes to ground. Virgil van Dijk is up, really far up. Still pressing, still trying to convince players to continue the pressing efforts. He's really far high up. I don't really love that, mate. And I know he had the drive, and he kind of had to. Here. Opportunity. Oh, and Newcastle have scored. Got above. What a stupid way to concede. Offside, they say. Okay, I'll take that. I was so nervous with Virgil up there. Please let this just be an offside, because, man, like, obviously Virgil rarely ever goes up like that, but he stayed up way longer than I ever expected him to, and that is surely an offside on Alexander Isak. Yep, clear offside. Now they're checking once again. They're zooming in like crazy to get to the smallest fraction of the decimal. They're going to still say it's an offside, similar to the other goal that happened. Bro, are they going to... What's going on here? What is going on here? That's offside. Like the other one. It's offside. Yes, thank God, dude. It takes them ages to check. No goal. Here with Tarwendo looking for a pass forward. He just passes it to Van Dijk. And now Gomez drives forward a bit. Back heel to Luis Diaz. Very well done. Luis Diaz reads it well and now gets the long ball towards Mohamed Salah, who stretches out wide. Dan Burn tries to get to it. He knocks it against Salah, but it bounces forward towards Szoboszlai. And Salah ends up giving the ball to Trent for the throw-in. Trent tosses it in towards Luis Diaz. Now they're throwing for Liverpool here. And a good throw-in here towards Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz with the pass to Joe Gomez, and Joe Gomez swings it once more. Comes to Trent, and Trent with a crazy cross. Oh, did he? What? What just happened there, mate? Was that a shot across? It kind of just Fizz. Let's see this again. Crazy angle here. Trent hits it. Ooh, it hits the post, mate. It hits the post. That's a shot, technically, I guess, because it hit the post. But he was definitely trying to cross that. But the absolute force of his strike. I mean, that was wild. It was a wild hit. Definitely didn't intend that, Trent, but looked pretty cool, even though he missed. Imagine that had gone in. God, oof. I think I wouldn't know how to react. Huh. Darwin had this good chance here. It was blocked by Dubravka. Saved, rather, I should say, by Dubravka. Then he had another. Just didn't work out as well on the second one. But here we are, continuing with Liverpool building up, trying to figure a way forward. Liverpool once again. And now ball forward towards Trent. Doesn't quite work out. Here, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz still. Oh, and Endo slips, or Jones slips, rather. Oh my gosh. Liverpool just haven't been able to really, like, they've gotten golden opportunities. They didn't finish those golden opportunities. And now, what is up with that? Now, you know, they're kind of in a weird spot where they do need this goal a lot, right? Like, it makes sense that they need the goal, especially with, like, what I've counted to be, like, 10 shots or so. But just nothing yet. Nothing yet. Here, Konate with the pass towards Salah. Salah. No, referee. Salah's away if Dan Burn doesn't hold him like that. Let's be real. Newcastle have the opportunity here to counter. Now they've got the ball in Liverpool's final third. Nice passing play. Here's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai still. Szoboszlai still. Lots of space. Szoboszlai fouled. Luis Diaz gets it to Salah. Salah to Szoboszlai. He gets it on target, but it's just such a weak shot. It just, like, grazes along the grass. That was very poor. The ref giving advantage to Liverpool there for a bit. Still, I mean, it's been kind of a lackluster half by Liverpool. Lots of good possession, lots of good offensive movements, you know, good passing sequences, but not that finish. You know, there's been a penalty opportunity. There's been, oh, and that header forward, that could spell danger. Nah. Doesn't work out quite well. Trent just had an aimless left-foot delivery that led to this situation. Salah's still asking why it's a foul. Oh, and I mean, Joelinton, he's on a yellow, but he just punched Szoboszlai in the back effectively when he pushed him down. I don't know. It's been a weird half. Lots of rain. I didn't even realize how rainy it was until now. I mean, I noticed, you know, people wearing, but it is absolute, like, just lots of rain down there. Looks like it's absolutely pouring. So, see how this plays out. Here, Newcastle getting forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Endo clears the ball towards Salah. Salah to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai, beautiful play here. Szoboszlai to, oh, the pass isn't the best. He still gets it through, though, towards Nunez. Nunez still. Fudge. Your Konate, or Gomez, rather, charging through. Curtis Jones. Jones with the pass to Szoboszlai. Luis Diaz. Diaz to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries to reverse this, but it's easily just read. And now he intercepts that pass. And now the pass isn't... He's just been lacking like that passing touch for a while now. But here at Liverpool once again, Curtis Jones to Luis Diaz, who's a bit more centrally now. And a foul is not given by the referee on Luis Diaz. What the hell? That's so stupid. He's mad at Luis Diaz for... He gives him a yellow card. He pushes Luis Diaz. And Luis Diaz gets mad because he gets pushed. And the ref gives him a yellow? That's so stupid. Anthony Taylor is such a Muppet. I was going to call him a mop, but he doesn't have any hair. It's just a fool. Still 0-0. 5 minutes of stoppage time added on. Balance of match in play. Oh, and here. How is Salah not fouled there? Salah is holding... This ref has lost everything. He's lost the whole plot, mate. Even like both Dan Burn and Van Dijk are yelling at this man. He gives the yellow card to Lewis Miley. This match has just gone off the rails so quick. I mean, Miley does like just 2-foot Salah there, kind of. Oh, mate, yeah. I mean, studs up. That could be a red. That could straight up be a red. It's not going to be given as a red. But the ref has really failed to put kind of hold onto this thing. He's failed to put a lid on it. It's starting to boil over a bit. Starting to bubble up. And I don't like it because when matches like this start to bubble up, you start getting injuries. You don't want to see that ever. For either side, realistically. I'm not just saying that as a Liverpool fan. Like, oh, I don't want Liverpool players to get injured. I don't want Newcastle players to get injured either. But when games get this physical and rough, it starts becoming like you don't care. You just want goals. You want your team to come out on top. Because if it's going to be this physical, you're going to want those points. So, 47 minutes have elapsed. Van Dijk to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent with a quick pass towards Salah. That ball doesn't really work out the best. And Burn with the back heel and match growing in intensity and anxiety, I'd say. There's a lot of... I think both sides are... Oh, and Konate is down. What happened there? What is going on? This ref is like... this is so stupid. I'm so confused. This is a very confusing match. I don't know what happened to Konate to make him like fall like that. The way at chat for a second. That's what I get, I suppose. Here the ball by Luis Diaz. Ooh. Oh, mate, nothing. Joe Gomez with a long... That was an incredible pass. It does take a... Ooh. there's a slight bounce to it. That could have been an incredible assist by Joe Gomez to Soboslai had the foot not gotten to it. Now Dan Burn chasing here. Joe Gomez now with a foul. A yellow card given to somebody else as well. What is this, mate? I think to Trent, what is this? Like, everybody here has been so, like, it's because of the ref. Anthony Taylor has failed to do anything here in a meaningfully productive manner. Like, every time. Oh, Trent is given the yellow card for kicking the ball away, he says. Okay, whatever, mate. Oh, so silly. Here, Liverpool getting forward. Luis Diaz. That pass doesn't quite work out. Goes back to Luis Diaz. The ref blows for the end of the first half. Liverpool 0, Newcastle 0. But yeah, so far, nothing to separate the two sides. Liverpool dominating in terms of chances created, shots, have double the amount of corners. And Dan Burn and Van Dijk are almost laughing together at Anthony Taylor at this point, which is kind of funny. But so far, not too bad in terms of performance from Liverpool. Really nothing to say in the way of, you know, really outright bad stuff. Salah missing a penalty is always not something you want to see as a Liverpool fan. Nunez had a good chance that went straight into the path of Dubravka, which also wouldn't like to see. There's a disallowed goal, which was rightfully disallowed, might I add. That's not for me to complain particularly, to say one way or another that it was or wasn't an offside. I think it was. But yeah, so far kind of a bit of a stalemate, even though Liverpool are the better side on paper. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting second half. A lot of stuff on the line for both sides in terms of, you know, being able to get through to other phases of, you know, play, because honestly, for both sides, it's been very much something like, you know, a bit of a, you know, you'll get a bit going forward and then you won't, and then you will, and then you won't. And I mean, as of right now, I think Liverpool probably wins if I were to have to predict it, but you know, I hate matches like this. I really do. And I'm not really going to blame anyone at Liverpool. I don't think there's much like blaming or anything to go around or anything of that manner by any means, because they're playing good. They're, you know, still level. They've gotten a lot of opportunities. They need to score, obviously, but they're not quite at the best yet. Let me see if there's any news related to football that I could talk about real quick. Okay, so let's see. Transfer news is really what I'm looking for mostly. If any big transfer stories are out there or available, anybody feel free to let me know. If you want me to talk about something. Oh, Fabinho and Bobby Firmino are watching the match at Anfield. That's something I forgot to add. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. You know, also Alisson Becker's 250th appearance for the club. Maybe that's why they came back in particular for this one, or maybe it's because, honestly, maybe even because Newcastle, you know, is owned by the Saudi government, so it was kind of almost not as a PR stunt per se, but just like they're like, yeah, you guys can go to that. Why not? Like, they're facing Newcastle, right? So like, might as well. You guys played for Liverpool, so I would assume that the teams almost were welcoming of that in a way, to effectively bring back title winners to the club, to come at this fixture. It does kind of paint the Saudi Pro League in a slightly better way, even though it's been very bad recently. And both Fabinho and, I don't know about Fabinho, but at least Firmino is looking like he's on his way out. Fabinho might be as well. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I actually did see a story. Let me find a bit of transfer news here. So Donny van de Beek has officially joined Eintracht Frankfurt on loan for the rest of the season, I believe. So that's an interesting one. Transfer news. Here we go. Let's see what else we got. Boom, boom. Let's go to Transfermarkt. Latest transfers. That's what I want. Not no rumors. Let's see if there's any specifically within the Premier League that might have slipped under the radar for me. Anthony Robinson. 0% they're saying? Okay, interesting. Oh, got a comment in chat. Let me read this real quick. Ali Najafi says, Subside has ascended to Darwin levels. I'm fuming. Hi, y'all. He's been poor today. He played like 66 matches last season. And I think a big reason why he hasn't played as well in a long time is because McAllister's been out, honestly. Where McAllister plays in the deeper kind of role, even though it's not his position, Subside needs to track back a little less, it feels like. And also you get the benefit of having Alexis McAllister's passing ability. Let's see. Okay, so so far the only transfers that I could see here are Ovi Ajaria leaving Reading, his contract expiring rather, former Liverpool Academy prospect, now 26 without a club. That's sad to see. Hopefully he can find a club. Adrian Mazilu from FCV Farul signed to Brighton, a right winger, €3 million transfer fee. Then Arnor Sigurdsson from CSK Moscow signing for Blackburn in the Championship. Then Donny van de Beek, as we mentioned, joining Eintracht Frankfurt on loan for the rest of the season. And finally, Owen Beck going up from Liverpool under 21 to the first team. First team call up for Owen Beck, who's 21 years old. Definitely going to hopefully need him. Also, Fabio Carvalho's loan spell with RB Leipzig has concluded. And as a result, he's back with the club. Thought process is he's going to get loaned out once more in January. This time, probably to a championship side, it seems, which is interesting. You know, going from a Champions League side to a championship side, kind of a tough look. But I mean, if he can, you know, take it in stride and just kind of ball out, then I'm all for it. But let's see how this ends up going. Also, the story I didn't mention, rather, one of the bigger ones, is this Claudio Echeverri. 17-year-old Argentinian midfielder from River Plate. City have signed him. It's done. He's signing for City, but he's going to play there for another year. Similar to the Julian Alvarez stuff. Some other big rumors, or some completed deals as well mixed in there, that might be of interest to everybody. Let's see. You have a rumor here that a player known as Milos Lukovic from FK IMT Belgrade is going to sign for Chelsea for around 87 mil. There's also a rumor linking Thilo Kehrer to AS Monaco. Another rumor that is linking Tottenham with Genoa center back Radu Dragosin. Romanian center back is, to my knowledge, pretty versatile and would honestly be a pretty solid fit for them. Who else? Oh, Nottingham Forest linked with Nino. Nino is a center back who played for Fluminense and has been impressive enough to be linked to Liverpool to some extent as well. And I mean, hey, if he ends up going to Nottingham Forest, for example, I mean, he is 26, but that would be a massive coup for them to sign him. But he has been linked to Liverpool as well. That rumor there was linking him to someone else. Calvin Phillips linked to both Newcastle and Juventus, but that's going down now. Who is this kid? This kid's I found a 15-year-old Bulgarian kid here on Transfermarkt who plays for Levski Sofia under 17 and is linked with a move to RB Salzburg, and his name is Steven Gerrard Gaute. Bro, that is Steven Gerrard Jean Yevs Gaute. He is set to turn 16 in February, and he is linked with a move to Salzburg. I mean, Salzburg always obviously sign young talent, so shouldn't come as no surprise. But Steven Gerrard Gaute, come on now, that's a fire name. Very funny to stumble into that. Where's the stream that I'm looking for, though? There we are. Just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I need to get some more water over here from the other side of the room. Do you guys not want... Oh, yeah, I would love to see Jota, Elliott, McAllister, if he's ready to go. Gakpo. And I don't know if I would give Kwanzaa a run in this second half, really. I think we look fine defensively. Gakpo, definitely. Elliott, definitely. Jota, definitely. I don't know if Klopp will make all those subs at the same time. If I were to make one right at the half, like if he was going to, if I were to have to guess which one. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Darwin, possibly. Either Darwin, Lucho's been good, Salah's been fine. But you can't like sub off Mo, because who's gonna play on the right then, you know? Kind of a tricky one, really. Let's see how much time is left. Can I go to the restroom real quick? So there's a minute and a half or so until the second half. So let me pull up the stream, and then I'm quickly just going to run off to the restroom. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Just a second. All right, everybody, we are back. Second half is kicked off. A little late there. I'm sorry. But we're about 16 seconds into the second half. Also, let me click that there real quick. And let's continue. Oh, let me close this poll. Let's see. And poll. Also, let me just make sure there weren't any substitutions made. There were not on either side. Okay. Now, we are really in the swing of things. Here, Ibrahimo Konate with the ball. Luis Diaz. Gets it to Curtis Jones. Jones with some space. Trent here to Szoboszlai. Come on, lads. What are you doing? Lots is just passing around the back. A good pass forward by Konate to Taruendo. Now Darwin loses the ball, but I thought that was a foul personally, but the ref did not give it. But Liverpool do well to get it back. Amazing stuff from Szoboszlai. Now Salah out wide against Dan Burn. It's been kind of marking him rather well today. Trent with the cross here towards Darwin. Darwin, he gets the touch, but just can't get the finish off. It's cleared away. Not great stuff that, let's be real. Here Konate to Endo. Van Dijk gets it to Joe Gomez. Gomez to Wataruendo. Hey, it's been just kind of like lackluster here for Liverpool to start. Some moments of excitingness, but not quite. Oh. Your Newcastle still looking for a way forward, getting some passes off. They're taking their time too. They want to slow down the game a bit as well, get some more control, a better hand on things. Long ball forward towards Joe Linton. Now Trent against Joe Linton, marking him. Some really good defending. Keep that from happening. And Szoboszlai, what a bit of play to accelerate towards the ball and win it, as a Newcastle player was chasing as well. Now here, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz. Oh! Oh! Darwin! Luis Diaz with the pass. Oh my god, I'm sorry if my... Oh, what a dirty celebration by Mo. He hit the... Oh my god, that was crazy. That was incredible too. I'm sorry if my reaction wasn't like incredible enough for how good of a goal that was. But man, oh man, that pass from Luis Diaz and then that pass from Darwin. Darwin, what a smart, like, I thought he was going to bury, I thought he was going to not bury it. I thought he was going to try to bury it and just fail to. But Szoboszlai with an incredible bit of acceleration here. Wins the ball. Gets it to Luis Diaz out on the left. Szoboszlai continues this run to the left wing. Darwin's totally onside. And then the pass I thought was going to go to Salah. And Diaz finds Nunez in the middle of the box almost, or right towards goal, the edge of the, or the corner of the goalkeeper's 6-yard box. And as Dubravka rushes out, Salah is lined up for a tap-in from Darwin Nunez. What an assist. Another Darwin Nunez assist to Mohamed Salah. And there's the reaction from Firmino and Fabinho. Oh my god, that is an incredible celebration. And I think I don't know who Mo is pointing at. Is he pointing at the linesman? 150th career Premier League goal for Liverpool. I forgot about that. Oh my god, Mo. 5th player in Premier League history to reach 150 goals with a single club. This is history, ladies and gentlemen. Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, the best player I've ever seen play for Liverpool in terms of raw, unbridled talent. What a player. What an absolute player. And now Liverpool with some more confidence to go forward. Curtis Jones. That was another shot as well, not just 11 shots. Curtis Jones gets the ball again after his pass from Diaz. Finds its way back to him. And now Endo to Trent. Salah now charging against Dan Burn, and Salah. Oh, Salah with a bit of a shot, eh? I wasn't expecting the shot. I thought that was going to be like a low cross or a high cross, something like that. But now Salah, he's really got, oh my God. He's got the, oh. Oh! Oh my word, Darwin Nunez with an absolutely ridiculous opportunity. And it's not his fault for this getting saved, but great chip forward by Luis Diaz to find Salah. Darwin just tossed himself at it. Wow, mate. What an opportunity that was. Good stuff from Liverpool here in the second half all of a sudden. I mean, it's been a long time coming. Liverpool should have had a goal earlier on, but man, oh man. What a game we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Darwin Nunez shoots it, and it just is saved by Dubravka. I mean, he hits it straight toward him, but Dubravka with a good save nonetheless. Good power behind that by Darwin. Darwin onside there too. Trent here with the corner after Darwin's effort was saved. Trent crosses it in. Darwin runs for it. He can't get it. Here, Trent again. Trent. Oh! Oh, Darwin with a looping effort. Hits the roof of the netting, but it, like, obviously isn't a goal. Let's see this effort from Mo. Mohamed Salah nearly. Darwin also was in and around that right here. Oh, that didn't even, it didn't hit Darwin. It hit off the player's knee. Darwin was going to toss himself at it, but Botman just hits off his knee. And Lewis Miley has been subbed off for Miguel Almiron. Oh, and Isak. They've scored, mate. Oh my God, what happened there? What happened there? Can't believe they've scored. For a moment, I wasn't even thinking. And what happened? Like, what caused that goal to be scored, dude? Like, where did we mess up? Like, it felt like all of a sudden Newcastle were just on the counter. I mean, somebody had to have given away the ball, right? Here, Trent just marking. Trent and Szoboszlai get done in. And then a simple pass to Isak. Wow, mate. Trent and Szoboszlai just kind of give up. Like, I mean, obviously, like, they dribbled by way too easily there. And that happens a lot. Like, that is something that's oftentimes when we concede these goals, we're conceding them down their left channel, like the opposition's left channel. And it's because Trent or Szoboszlai or both, you know, they just failed to get anything out of it. They failed to actually run for the ball and get to it. Ugh, stupid. Here, oh, no control. No control from Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai might have to get subbed out here. Yeah, he just doesn't really look like he has enough work ethic right now to I don't know. He's just something about it is so puzzling. Like, I think it might be McAllister, but like Ali said in chat, like I wouldn't like, and also I feel like Ali, like, you know, and he has the right to this opinion, of course. He's oftentimes a bit more critical of Darwin and Szoboszlai, in no small part, like, due to them being huge signings that we have a lot of expectation for it. You know, we expect you to play with a pedigree at Liverpool, and when you are outrun, that's just a little Almiron fouled. Oh, dude, mate, 1-1 is so crazy. Yeah, I mean, Van Dijk did foul him. Not upset with the foul there whatsoever. Leads clubs in clearances, blocks, and interceptions in Premier League this season. Virgil van Dijk with 80, 16, and 24 respectively. Respectively for those stats. I said respectfully instead of respectively. Twice now. 2 consecutive streams. That's annoying. But people are going to think I don't know how to pronounce the word. Here's the free kick from Anthony Gordon. Allison with the comfortable catch. And Allison with a big throw. And right into the path of Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz still finds a cross towards Darwin. Darwin tries to head it towards Salah. It doesn't quite work out. And Joe Gomez here has an opportunity to pass it or something. Gets it to Wataru Endo. Here, Endo to Diaz. Diaz leaves it for Trent. And Trent lifts it up. Headed away by Livramento. Ah, nah, they're calling the foul back on that header by Gomez. Oh, annoying stuff. Oh, yeah. If you enjoy seeing me get stressed out by how shockingly inconsistent Liverpool can be at times, please consider subscribing. Because even though we win, it's not like every match is like this. It's just always so filled with, it's never a clear dominant win, but we always seem to be able to get the result. And knock on wood, sorry, I had to knock on some wood, but knock on wood, we get the result here too. We come out with the win. But man, oh man, it's just kind of like, I want a comfy like 5-0 or something. Obviously against Newcastle, that's maybe asking for a little too much, but like, can't a comfortable like 2-0, 3-0 be on the cards for once, you know? Mohamed Salah. Trent. The cross, low cross in. Oh my word. That was an interesting maneuver from Trent. What was that, mate? Oh, and the ref doesn't give the foul on Salah. Stupid. Man straight up pushes Mo. No foul, he says. Whatever. Whatever, major loser. Anthony Taylor. Here, Luis Diaz. Still with the ball, Luis Diaz. Turns, cuts the other way. Now continues his run. Luis Diaz with the outside boot pass. And it fizzes across the face of goal. And no one's there to get to it. Now Trent with the opportunity to cross. It does, but it only hits the Newcastle player. And now Darwin, they're going to call the foul. Oh my God. Annoying stuff. I mean, you wish for the best, but mate, like, you got to make it easier on yourselves. Like, Newcastle are hard opposition. There's been a few moments where Liverpool could have put this game to rest. They just haven't. And, you know, some decisions have, you know, unfortunately gone our way, like the offside, or, you know, maybe not this being a decision, but just the fact that Mo missed the penalty, that, you know, is a negative. Obviously, we would have been much more comfortable position had that gone in, but we conceded. And I mean, I still think Liverpool gets out of this with the win, but it's gonna be a bit more tumultuous here. See what goes on though. Tarwendo to Luis Diaz. Mohamed Salah. Now Trent. Trent with the cross. And the crosses to Darwin just haven't been able to get there because these Newcastle defenders are really good at heading. And Trent has been able to slip it past them, but they're also good enough at heading that it's going to be hard to slip past no matter what. Like, even if you get it past one or two, there's always somebody who could head the ball away very, very easily. But here, Liverpool still in this final third. The ball is left off to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai to Wataru Endo. Endo to Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz still. Luis Diaz with the hit. And Darwin. No. No. Here, Joe Gomez chasing Longstaff as he clears it. Who's been honestly a fantastic player thus far today. He's put in a lot of good work just defensively and just with the way that he's been kind of getting forward even sometimes. Solid player, honestly. Darwin tries to take it on his left. Darwin slips. No foul to be given. And now the throw in for Newcastle here. See when, I assume within the next 5-10 minutes, Klopp will start looking to make a substitution. And I mean, that's fair. Lucho's been playing really well today. He's been honestly one of the sparks for Liverpool offensively. I think he's even almost played better than Mo at times. Mo's been fine, but the missed penalty is, you know, that's something that unfortunately is going to go against him, right? But I do feel like Mo has had some trouble with Dan Burn. It's gotten easier since he scored that goal that Darwin assisted, but yeah, no, it's getting a lot easier. Dan Burn just passed it straight to Salah. Endo with the cross. Darwin. Oh, Darwin just misses an incredible cross from Endo. Perfect placement by the Japanese captain. Captain of Japan's national team. Beautiful cross from Wataru Endo. Amazing stuff. First time too. Darwin's header, it just goes wide. It wasn't a bad attempt whatsoever. I mean, it's one of those ones that's kind of like loop it into and he kind of hits it away into the far corner. And I mean, it just goes wide, but if Darwin buries that, it's incredible. And Szoboszlai now. Szoboszlai, it seems as if he's been subbed off holding his hamstring maybe? I don't know if that's anything serious. But Darwin's being subbed off for Gakpo. And Szoboszlai still holding on that left hamstring. Yeah. I don't know why he's... I mean, yeah, that's not the most promising thing. But Jota also being subbed on. Diogo, who's he on for? So you have Gravenberch on for Szoboszlai. You have Gakpo in for Nunez. And you have Jota in for what I assume is going to be Luis Diaz. Beautiful pass from Trent to Diogo Jota. And now Salah getting forward. Salah with the pass. Oh! So many opportunities. I've been like, dude, so many chances. Like, insanity. True. Oh, now the foul's been given. What's he doing here? Tarwendo given a yellow card by the referee. Weird one, that, honestly. I don't know what he did, to be quite fair. Some really good stuff. Great effort. That was an effort from Mo. And then a followed up shot opportunity by Curtis Jones, but it's blocked off the line. And now Liverpool going forward once again. A foul by opinion of the referee. Another yellow card has been given out. This time Joelinton. Oh my God, there's so much mud and grit everywhere. Joelinton's covered in mud. I mean, he tackled the hell out of Konate there, who was getting forward. Let's see this again. Oh my God, dude. That was... How that is... Joelinton just... I mean, fair enough. He's their bruiser. You're going to expect that. But man, that was a really strong tackle. Hope Konate is doing well. No camera on him yet. I hope he's not like limping or anything or doesn't feel... He feels fine, it seems. Joelinton with the yellow card, though. And here, Cody Gakpo. He gives the ball to Joe Gomez to throw. Oh, and Curtis with a lovely turn there. Stops on the drop of a dime. Tarwendo still in. He's played fairly good today with Tarwendo. Can't really blame him for anything. Or say anything too bad, really. Oh, no. Now Newcastle on a huge counter. Huge counter opportunity here for Newcastle. Oh, and Trent. He's getting caught out of position a little there. Header away. Jones. Still Jones. Lovely stuff, lad. Come on, Curtis. Gets the ball towards Cody Gakpo, but doesn't work out. Oh, man. Here, Endo. Trent. And now Salah with a good opportunity. He's out wide. One-on-one with Burn. Mohamed Salah. Oh, dude. Goalie tries to save it, but that definitely crossed the line. Definitely crossed the line. It's a corner. I wouldn't count that as a shot, though. I don't know. I put it in like a shot. Ay. There's probably been more than 2 shots. Trent to take this 6th corner of the evening. As always, if you're new to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, consider subscribing. Let's see if Trent can get the assist here. Oh. Cody Gakpo. Konate. Gravenberg. Lad, what was that? 1-2 opportunities. Yeah, so here's the corner once again. Header down to Gakpo. Gakpo shoots, it gets saved. Konate tries to go for the effort, and then Gravenberg follows up with, honestly, just a horrific effort. Now Newcastle have goal kick. Dubravka with 10 saves today, including a penalty save against Mohamed Salah. Oh, and now Newcastle are really just everywhere. And that long-ranged effort from someone, Anthony Gordon, goes straight into the gloves of Alisson Becker. And now Liverpool, what are y'all doing? Gakpo's like trying to get the ball to his feet instead of like make a run. Okay. Gordon just pushed Trent. Trent went out. Bounds. So his pass was not in play when he let it off there. And, oh, Diogo Jota. He does well. But, oh, dude, how's that even a foul? %65 possession, 35% possession. This opportunity comes towards Miguel Almiron. Offside that. Van Dijk with this effort to find Salah. Doesn't quite work out. Now Trent's ball forward is caught simply by Dubravka. Here, Gordon. Nothing comes of it. And Liverpool here, passing out the back. Dude, they are all over Cody Gakpo. The fact that they've had 53 we've had 53 touches in their box and they've had 7 in ours, and they have, you know, a goal as well. It's not ideal. It does kind of explain how, or represent how Liverpool's attack, defense, just midfield, everything, and just the way of play and this new version of Liverpool under Klopp, the Liverpool 2.0 that some have deemed it, you know, it just kind of goes to show how similar it is to the old school Liverpool teams, and just highlights the deficiency still nonetheless. Gakpo tries to leave it. His pass is not that good, and now Liverpool are going to have to deal with a counterattack here from Newcastle. Anthony Gordon still. Gordon with the delivery forward. Oh, and Wataru Endo tries to get to it, but nothing. The header from a Newcastle defender is just simply caught. It was Longstaff, or Newcastle attacker in that instance, rather. Gordon to Longstaff with this cross, and Longstaff just kind of chests it. Doesn't work out really for him as Endo intervenes, and oh my god, we scored! Oh my god, we scored again, and it was equally as crazy as the other one. Wow, what a goal that was. Let's go, lads. Let's go. Incredible stuff. The replay was still going on as the build up to this happened, so I'm going to highlight exactly what went down. Let me walk y'all through it real quick. Let's just see the replay here of this goal. Very lovely goal and very smart assist by Diogo Jota here. We get Konate is given the ball from Alisson. It goes out wide to Jota. Jota drives forward. He gives it to Salah. Salah drives, passes it back to Jota, and then Jota just lays it off to Curtis Jones. Curtis gets his goal. Lovely stuff for the lad. And another tap-in. Tap-in FC. Let's go. Drop the sub if you haven't, because we scored, you know. Big up the Reds. What a what a tidy finish. What a lovely, lovely, lovely moment for Curtis Jones. He's been really growing into a more complete player as each kind of passing game happens, and Newcastle looks so demoralized, and I would be too. They played really well to... Oh, and Alexis McAllister's in for Endo. Alexis, an incredible stuff today from Wataru Endo. I would give him a round of applause if I could. And what a crazy ball forward. What are y'all doing? Joe Gomez, mate, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, Miguel Almiron with one of the worst shots in history. Bro, what was that? Did that deflect? He better hope it's deflected. He had a really well-timed run against Joe Gomez. Here. Nah, bro. That did not deflect off anyone, fam. It was such a bad shot, dude. Alisson. Goal kick. First Premier League goal for Curtis Jones since May 15th at Leicester City. He scored in some cups for us, where I forget whether it was... I know he scored in the FA Cup. Pretty sure he scored in the Europa League as well. Well, he scored the brace in the FA Cup, but Curtis has been great this season. Serves his goal. And McAllister, what an incredible pass that was just immediately after coming on. Just such a tidy bit of work. Very rarely does he put a wrong foot in. And now that he's kind of gotten some time to rehabilitate and rest his knee after that injury, like I hope he's just hits the ground running again after his recovery process has seemingly come to a halt. Or not halt, but conclusion rather. Halt would signify I'd have to start up again, which God, please no. Trent, what a tackle, lad. Let's go. Come on, son. Huge stuff here for Liverpool. I was getting really nervous for a bit that it could turn into one of those games that comes to the 80th minute, still level, and you're like, oh. But Liverpool looking rejuvenated after that McAllister sub. I don't know if Elliott is... He's not been subbed on, but I don't know if he's going to come on. What's up with all of that, you know? But here McAllister to Jones. Curtis Jones gets it to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk gets it to Alexis McAllister. Gets it to Trent. McAllister with some lovely... what a pass to Mohamed Salah. Oh, outside the boot pass. Cody Gakpo, what a good... what a goal. That was so silly. What was that, mate? Oh, my God. That was the weirdest goal I've ever seen. Cody Gakpo hit it. He mishits it into the ground. It bounces and it still goes in somehow. And Bruno Guimaraes is stunned. I'm ecstatic for Cody Gakpo. It wasn't the good. That was a great celebration from him and Trent. Just the handshake. That was incredible. And McAllister, what a pass. Might I add. So Salah outside the boot pass. Ooh, I hope they don't try to call that offside because it's a really scruffy, scrappy goal because Cody Gakpo misses the ball. So outside the boot pass from Salah. Gakpo misses, hits it into the ground, kind of scores. Very Darwin-esque finish, might I add. Yeah, he hits it with the bottom of his foot and it somehow gets in. He wheels away in celebration, Cody Gakpo. Oh, they're checking the offside once again, mate. Is Cody off, though? He might be, and that might be very sad. Please don't be. I think they might give it as an offside from this angle as I'm seeing it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. He looks off, but I don't know. I'm really anxious with this one. I'm really anxious with this one. I think it stays. Let's go. It stands. Amazing stuff. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. For Liverpool. Now Liverpool swarming once again. Jota getting forward. Diogo Jota still. Jota continues his run. And Liverpool have the advantage, and they're still marauding forward. And Cody Gakpo lays it off to Mohamed Salah. Salah! He goes with the right-footed opportunity to Curtis really quick. I think he wanted Curtis to get a second goal there, but oh my God, amazing stuff. There's Klopp's celebration as well. Klopp is telling Anfield to rile up. He's getting them fired up. Oh, the pass forward. Oh, Newcastle. Bit more opportunity here. Oh, and a nutmeg by Almiron on Joe Gomez. That leads to a pass to Longstaff, who crosses it in, and it hits off Virgil van Dijk for a corner. 6 corners to 3. Liverpool with 6. Newcastle about to send in their third. Longstaff, the taker. He kicks it in. Header in, and wow. Fabian Schär, mate, what a goal. Great header. I don't know who lost their man. I really don't. That was a leaping salmon of a header. And that has me nervous for these final 10 to 12 minutes or so. No one... Oh, he jumps over Jota? Yep, it's Jota. Yeah. Wow, mate. Tough one. Now, tons of people coming on for Newcastle. Jamal Lascelles on. Jolinton off. Dan Burn off. Who's coming on here? Yet to show, but I think it's like 3 or Lewis Hall's in. Okay, so Lascelles off on for Jolinton. Hall on for, I don't know who the other, or who was it that got subbed off? Dan Burn. All for Dan Burn. Okay. Curtis Jones here. Joe Gomez. That was Botman? Cher celebrated, though. That was so weird. They gave it to Botman? I don't know if Botman scored that. But maybe I'm wrong. Trent with the pass forward, trying to find Salah and Hall. Chasing here. Liverpool's press now starting to work wonders as Curtis Jones picks up that ball. Intercepts it well. Jones still pressing. Jones with some great tenacity here. Amazing from Curtis Jones. Huge stuff there. Newcastle, I think, are going to get this throw, though. Ay. Yeah, they take it. Ref gives advantage there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't go. Stop that. McAllister, amazing stuff. Picks it up outside the boot pass towards Diogo Jota. Jota. Penalty given. He's given the penalty to Dubravka. Jota knocked down, apparently. Let's see this again. Because I thought he was about to dribble past me. Dribbles past him. Yeah. Yep. Jota, mate. Jota, that was sketchy, kind of. Ay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I mean, maybe the elbow on the back of the foot is what's getting him here. I think it was because Jota loves to dribble across. Obviously, I have the bias here as a Liverpool fan. I want this to be a penalty. I thought he was going to dribble behind and he was just going to tap it in as he's done a million times. But there he goes to ground. And I think it's because he probably gets slightly tapped by Dubravka. But I mean, after dribbling past the goalie, like that's an open goal. And like it's Diogo Jota. So like he's not going to blaze it over the bar. He's not going to, like, he's finishing that. The ref, I think they're checking something possibly. Maybe still Anthony Taylor still kind of chatting here. And Salah set to take his second penalty of the evening against Martin Dubravka. He missed his first penalty tonight. It wasn't the best. It went straight down the middle. Will he change his technique? Will he switch it up? He still looks very tired. He looks exhausted. And he's about to go to AFCON. And Klopp can't even look. He's so nervous. I mean, he does this every time. Salah steps up. Salah buries it. Let's go, lad. Let's go. Come on. Up the Reds. You could have had a hat trick today if he buried the other penalty. Let's be real, but lovely stuff nonetheless. A bit upset for Diogo Jota on my end, I'd say. I mean, he probably just doesn't care. I mean, he still probably cares. He probably wishes he got his goal, but I would have loved to see him get a goal as well. He got the assist today. But at the end of the day, you know, it's all about getting the win. Whoever scores it. Diogo was ecstatic as well. Here's Klopp's reaction. He is so happy. You can see how happy he is, truly. That's wonderful for Liverpool. This is a very big win. And if we could finish this, see this out like a 4-2, maybe even score more, just as long as we can win this. Salah now with 14 goals in the Premier League, tied most in the Premier League this season. He could have had most had he buried that penalty going into this match, or leaving this match going into week 21. Newcastle have looked fairly sharp. I'm not going to front. To today, they haven't looked perfect, but there are moments where I get very nervous when they get forward. So now Salah, oh, he's going for the hat trick. He's going for the hat trick, lad. Gomez, what a tackle, Joe Gomez. Now Gomez the ref says he's been fouled. Ay. I would have loved to see Salah get that hat trick right there, but seemingly not meant to be. Fourth Premier League brace this season for Mohamed Salah, yet to have a Premier League hat trick. Wow. That's crazy. He's definitely hunting it then. At this point, the next time he scores a brace, it's going to be his 5th brace this season. Klopp is fuming at somebody. What happened there? Amazing stuff. Oh, he's telling him to call the foul. "88 minutes and 45 seconds have elapsed." My timer is a little behind. It might seem so. Very good so far from Liverpool today. I mean, and Jota's just swiped that. Referee. Liverpool clear with 45 points on top as things stand, and Jota's holding his knee, and I'm going to be pissed if he gets hurt from this. Dude, that was a barge in that, honestly, that could hurt him for a bit, man. He's just coming off that injury. That was like, I don't know. Jota limping. Oh my God, bro. That's so annoying. So annoying. No foul given to Konate, but he does now, I think. Oh! Longstaff just pushes at Van Dijk. And it almost made Van Dijk elbow somebody because he pushed him, and Van Dijk was like putting his arm out, and it kind of like forced him to go up. But we're going to see what's going on here. Anthony Taylor is such a bad ref. That's how you can really determine a bad ref. Once the game has gone to this state where everyone's kind of pushing and shoving and arguing, and Newcastle is getting smoked up right now. They're getting beat up 4-2. It could have been 5-2. Could have been 6-2. They didn't have that many shots. They had 5. You know, they've been clinical, but they haven't been good enough today. And so they resort to fouls late on. I mean, that's how it goes. You know, when you're upset and you have nothing else to do, you're just going to kind of take out this aggression. But as a referee, your job is to make sure that the game goes smoothly. People don't get injured. People don't get rowdy. There aren't any fights. And Anthony Taylor just fails to do it. I mean, at the end of the first half, Dan Burn and Van Dijk were laughing at him. And now you're having Longstaff pushing Van Dijk, you know, like people like having to crowd up and split them up. 1 win, 2 draws, 6 losses, and 9 Premier League away matches this season. Only Premier League away win was the 8-0 against Sheffield United. That is crazy. Newcastle lose all their away luck against Sheffield United. I bet Jamie, the person previously in chat today, I hope he's, as a Sheffield fan, I hope he understands that there's a good chance that, you know, Newcastle fully use their luck in that fixture, but well, they're away from home luck in that fixture, so that's interesting. Newcastle have to play Sunderland the FA Cup in 5 days on January 6th. And Liverpool have to visit Arsenal on the 7th. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. McAllister here collects the ball. Jones still. The chip pass towards Trent. Trent here. Oh, he keeps it in play, just barely. It's about to roll out. McAllister here in the middle. Oh, what a pass forward, but it's not going to make its way towards Mo. Good thinking, but not quite from Alexis McAllister. 717 subs, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It really does help me make more videos like this and produce more watch-alongs. Obviously, I do long-form regular videos as well. And yeah, so please stay tuned for a lot of exciting content on this channel. Lots of stuff to come. Here, Curtis Jones. To Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Allison. Allison quickly to Van Dijk. That was kind of nerve-wracking. Here, Jota does well to win the header. And Gravenberg. Ooh, there's some fantastic chemistry between some of these players at Liverpool. I mean, they're not like totally perfect in terms of chemistry. There's still a lot of gelling in that needs to be done. That's so clear. But even still, just the way that they fit together is like pristine. It really is. Like, everyone could play their role fairly well. There's still some big holes. Well, everyone could play their role very well, and there's still big holes within the squad. But we'll get past this in terms of like the inconsistency. I hope Liverpool just becomes dominant again, where it's just like every match is a win and it's a comfortable win. But here, amazing pass to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Salah hunting for his hat-trick. Can't get it. 2 shots there. A corner as well. Salah in a fantastic opportunity. Jota was in a great spot, but Salah wants that hat-trick. And then Jota shot it as well, and it deflected for a corner. Mo's looking for that first hat-trick. He'd have the golden boot going into, I believe this is last match before AFCON as well. Check when AFCON is exactly. Saturday, January 13th. Sunday, January 14th. So, in 2-3 weeks. So, yeah, he might play a bit more, Mo. Maybe not a ton. A few games here and there. We'll see. Ooh. Cross from the corner didn't really result in much. Now Curtis Jones has the ball really deep. Leaves it and passes it off to Ryan Gravenberg, who passes it back to Allison. Now Joe Gomez with this long range pass towards Mo. Seeking it, but Lewis Hall heads it down. Salah takes the throw in quickly. He wants that hat trick, mate. He wants it so bad. Here, McAllister. Jones. Van Dijk. Richbo. Happy to... Long time no see, mate. How you been? Richbo Sports says, Sideline, happy 2024, long time no see. What's your main hope football-wise this year? Let me see, is anything cut off? I have to make sure it's not. Football-wise, see, 1 second, what does this say? What's your main hope football-wise this year? Honestly, main hope, I would love to see Liverpool win every trophy they can. To be more, I guess, to make it more selfish and about myself, in terms of the output of football content on this channel, definitely, obviously, still gonna be almost all football content. I don't think I'm quite. Ooh, and Salah. I'm sorry to interrupt myself, but Salah still. Oh no! How they dude? How would they call that foul? That wasn't a foul. And that's the match. That is the match. Salah had a fantastic opportunity in the end. He wanted that hat trick. He was seeking it desperately, but it didn't work out. He still smile on his face. Liverpool still top. Newcastle still 9th. But what a performance from Liverpool. Not the tidiest performance by any means, but a performance that showed Liverpool still got that fight. They still got that drive. Some of their attackers going forward still have the ability to, really tap in and, score, assist, link up with the midfield, drop back. But, lovely stuff from Liverpool today. The goal scorers were Mohamed Salah with not a penalty to start, rather. Salah got a tap-in the 49th minute, and then Jones got the second 74th, which was very similar to Salah's, another tap-in. Gakpo got a really funky kind of goal that hit the bottom of his foot and went in still. And Salah got awarded a penalty after Diogo Jota went through one-on-one on goal against... when he went through one-on-one on goal against Martin Dubravka and then went down, penalty was awarded, which led to effectively a Mohamed Salah brace. He was hunting that hat trick, his first hat trick of the season it would have been, but he'll only have to come out with his 4th brace of the season. So 4 braces for Mohamed Salah this season is incredible. I don't know when his last match before AFCON is, but to answer Rich Poe's question in chat, my main hope football-wise, I hope Liverpool wins every trophy that they're competing in this season and going into next season. I hope that I would hope that Liverpool sign someone in January, a defensive mid, a center back, a fullback, any number of those 3 players, maybe even an attacker, to provide some more added security up front for Walmo's gone, but maybe not. What's Klopp looking at on the ground? It's looking like he stepped on something. It's looking like he stepped on something. What is he looking at? Someone on the pitch. Something that was tossed. I don't know what that is. Something fell. Now Klopp's just running around getting ready to... Yep, there it is. The fist bumps. Yep. Oh, yeah. But yeah, football-wise, hope Liverpool sign some more cover. Hope they win everything. For myself and the channel, hoping to hit 1,000, obviously, subs. Hope to just continue to invite people within this community and make more content. And I hope that I could put out some more kind of documentary style videos that are about the history of the sport, the history of Liverpool, transfer coverage. I love covering transfers, so I hope there's some big crazy transfers as well. And I hope that Man City get charged and that the charges stick. Rich Post Sports says the contrast between Arsenal and Liverpool's performances recently are stark. Is it the managers or experience / confidence of the players that stand out. It's definitely a number of all of those things. Liverpool is obviously an older side. Arsenal have one of the youngest sides in the league, but Liverpool's midfield additions aren't necessarily the oldest. Sorry to cut myself off, but Liverpool will be top of the table after this match week with 45 points. Man City on 40 has a chance to go to second on 43 if they win their game in hand. They are a game behind, as well as Brighton is a game behind. So Newcastle, or not Newcastle, Aston Villa is in second on 40 points. So after that kind of, after that match week, this most recent one, I'll take that kind of performance. But in my opinion, Richbo, I would say Arteta has a weird way of managing things, it feels like. Sometimes he overthinks things. Sometimes he makes these weird changes that, like, you would expect him to sub somebody on or sub off people or give people rests, but he'll, like, take, like, a dead rubber Europa League match to rotate in Saka and Rice and these players that don't necessarily need to play. And I get, like, you want to get the minutes in the Champions League or whatever, but it really doesn't mean much if you've already qualified. And he's done that before. Obviously, the Europa League match against Sporting last year was big. They wanted to get through. I forget if they did or didn't, but the main thing that came out of that is the fact that, for basically out of the whole way that Arsenal lined up in that fixture was, to look at it like a proper, cup tie, but players were hurt, players were tired, and Saliba got injured and their title challenge collapsed. So yeah, there's that, but I think it's a number of things, mostly the managers. Experience, obviously huge, having someone like Mohamed Salah is massive. He's going to be able to drag you through things himself mostly. Experience of Alisson, the experience of Van Dijk, people who have won the Premier League, people who have won the Champions League, who have captained their national sides in some respects, captained Liverpool as well. That is a whole different kind of vibe to Arsenal, where, on the bench you have the likes of Smith Rowe or Fabio Vieira or this guy or that guy. That's well and good, but these people aren't necessarily being brought up into a prestigious midfield. Now you have Declan Rice and Odegaard. Declan Rice is great, but he's still fairly young himself, and Odegaard's fantastic, and he's also still pretty young. While Odegaard's the captain, I mean, there might be, like, natural leadership in that midfield, but that leadership can only take you so far if you don't know how to apply it. And Arsenal, sometimes they just, they capitulate. Ali Najafi says, I'm telling y'all, Szoboszlai is our Pogba. I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, you got to look at it this way. The way I see Szoboszlai, honestly, 22-year-old national team captain, all that, he is a player that is ultimately, out of any player in our squad right now, probably the most luxurious player we have, in the sense that he is a player that his style of play requires you to utilize him to the best of his abilities. And while he hasn't been able to get the best out of himself, let's say, I do think to an extent the way that he plays, once Liverpool really starts to get some of these other players to really understand their roles a lot better, he'll be able to take his level up a notch. Of course, you would expect him to make players around him better, but I think between just like a tumultuous 2023 for him, lots of stuff they did, I think he's just a bit tired now. He looks tired. He doesn't track back for runs. I don't know if that's a thing that he's like, that's just like him, which isn't good, obviously, or what it is. He's very good at winning the ball off people, but he doesn't make the pursuit and, like, running and providing that graft as much. He will offensively. Sometimes he will if he needs to defensively, but like the first goal from Newcastle we conceded, it was very much like that, where he just kind of him and Trent got beat, and instead of him running like a madman, trying to catch up to, you know, the back line and provide some more, maybe throw off Isak somehow or something. And obviously, you know, who knows if he's catching him, or who knows if he's gonna get to that guy that makes the pass to Isak before that. I just think that my type of midfielders I like are players that will run their feet off and just run through brick walls. And McAllister has that in spades to an extent, and so does a lot of our midfielders, but they are very selective when they use it. Honestly, Liverpool are just missing that one guy whose main thing is, I'm going to run and run and run. And Endo's close to that, but Endo, as resilient and as honestly fantastic as Endo's been, let's be real. I love Endo. He is already 30. We need to look towards the future always. You have to be ready to look at this timeline of players, figure out who your Endo out of like the 22 to 25-year-old range, who will take on the role that Endo is taking on, and provide that kind of tactical flexibility come the time he decides to either hang up his boots or leave Liverpool, which, being that he's 30, I would imagine is within the next 3 to 4 years, right? Who knows though? I really rated Endo's performance today. He was fantastic. Liverpool were really good today as well. Ali still kind of is skeptical of Szoboszlai, and I understand why. He is a little what's the word I'm looking for? He's a little annoying to watch sometimes, because he will, when you want him to, you know, do the thing and get like that crazy pass and do something that you would expect him to be able to do, and you know actually he's able to do, because you've seen him do it, he'll falter, and then it won't happen for another 10-15 minutes. If he is tired, Klopp shouldn't play him. If not, we should not reward lazy behavior. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that if he is tired, he should be getting rotated, but as of right now, the midfield still feels a little weak, in the sense that, how do I say this? There, even though there is like a lot of players that can provide help, there's not that true destroyer, and Endo is getting closer to being something like that. But, you know, Bajcetic is still out, so we don't have like an option for him, and we know that Bajcetic has played at right back and kind of in different positions recently for Klopp. Thiago's still out. We don't know what his long-term plans are. I would imagine he's getting moved on. So if he gets moved on or anything like that in January, I would imagine Liverpool look to buy another midfielder, maybe a defensive mid. Obviously, like Polinia, Kimmich, all linked. For me, I'd want somebody who is like that, who's kind of, you know, just no nonsense, breaks up the play, gets it forward. You guys start attacking. Because while Liverpool have that sometimes, that's really good. And obviously you could look for maybe some more pressers to help with some of the, you know, the lack of running, say from someone like Szoboszlai, or, you know, the kind of mindlessness that happens sometimes with some of our midfielders who are a bit more, I guess, of 8s than 6s. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the fixture, on the current state of Liverpool. Liverpool on top of the, you know, top of the table. They're first in the Premier League right now, clear by 3 points of Aston Villa, and Man City is also on their tails, looking to become second. Should they win this weekend, they will be on 43 points, 2 points behind Liverpool. So thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. What a win for Liverpool. Liverpool winning 4-2 against Newcastle, match week 20 of the Premier League. What a performance and what a game. Kind of stressful at times, but at the end of the day, you take those wins regardless. Newcastle are hard opposition, so never going to be too upset about this one. Thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far, hope you enjoyed. Like the video if you enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts on this fixture, and subscribe for more watch-alongs, Premier League videos, Liverpool content, and general football news. So thank you so much, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. It was a fun one. Happy New Year once again. Hope you and your families are doing well and safe. 2024, may it be a wonderful and blessed year for you. So thank you so much, everybody. Hope all is well. I'm Sideline Sedo. Thank you so much for watching.